Some motorcycles make you rush. Some motorcycles chase speed. This one doesn't. The Classic 350 asks you to slow down, to breathe, to listen to the world around you. Its thump is steady, almost human, like a heartbeat guiding you through the road ahead. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. With me today is a Royal Enfield Classic 350 in the not so flashy reddish grey color. This bike I've rented from Bir Billing in Himachal Pradesh, and I believe this is the perfect bike for the terrain we are riding in and the valley we are in, because of the reason which I'm going to explain later on in the video. This video is about the motorcycle and why is this the undisputed king of the Indian classic retro segment. Now the Classic 350 was a bike, also the Bullet 350, they both are like kind of identical. These motorcycles, I was never ever a fan of these bikes ever since I got into biking in my childhood, because every time I thought of the Bullet and the Classic and made the silhouette in my mind, I was immediately taken back to the people who put bombs in their exhaust, just hoon around, and that bike, that vibe overall gave me a very negative image of the motorcycle. Until a few years back when I first time ever rode a Classic 500 in Gurgaon. That was actually a changing experience for me, because I felt the true experience of the Bullet and the Classic series altogether. And this motorcycle, it actually makes you believe something. It can only be felt while riding the motorcycle. The silhouette of this bike is very, very historical, and it's recognizable even with your eyes closed if you are a true and authentic biker. With the rake angle very sharp and aggressive, it's not a very relaxed laid back cruiser. And also people think of this bike as very heavy, loha hai, bhari hai, hathi hai. But I think that is the part of the overall Royal Enfield experience, and in my opinion this bike and the brand overall doesn't deserve that much hate as it gets. This bike is meant for targeted select audience who truly enjoy the true feeling of motorcycling. This brand is for true motorcyclists. Every bike, every piece of engineering has its own problems. This brand might give you little more, but then it also gives you the experience which no other brand can give you. So that's thumbs up for Royal Enfield. And we're going to ride this motorcycle in the majestic valley of Kangra. We are in the tea plantations of a village called Bagoda around me. This is a very picturesque location, and I think this bike is the perfect bike for such a terrain. I mean, these roads aren't meant to rush, aren't meant to speed. The curves, you have to embrace them, go gently, just thump around, and this bike, I believe, is perfect for that. Just, you don't have to speed on this motorcycle to get the true feel of it. Now the Bullet, I agree, it is a heavy motorcycle. The moment you put your feet across the bike and get it off the stand, your voice will like crack a bit. You will feel the weight while you're maneuvering the bike, but the moment you're in motion, all of the weight just goes away. Also, if the weight is an issue for you in traffic, well, the seat height is very, very low. I'm 5'7" and 5'8", somewhere in between. For reference, I can easily flat foot the bike. Also, the turning radius, being a very steep rake angle, the bike has a really, really short turning radius, and the handle is not too light. It isn't too heavy though, but it's easily maneuverable in traffic, and I don't see the reason why people comment the weight. I think people should start eating more protein and get some gym time in and do some leg days and get your core strong, and you will be easily able to enjoy this motorcycle instead of complaining about it. I've been riding this bike around 30 kilometers now, and this nut just got loose. It's not because of the vibrations. The J series engine, big thumbs up, because the vibrations that I had in the previous model, it's now completely gone. It's super smooth. It has a very different state of tune when compared to the Meteor, the Hunter, which also share the same J series engine. And the instrument console, it's solid piece of metal. It's completely retro. I completely love this. It's a very nice cockpit view, so to speak. It's heavy, yes, it has its quirks, but that's the point. Every curve, every detail, every thump reminds you that this isn't just a machine, it's a companion. The steel frame, the rounded tank, the simple gauges, they're incredibly timeless. Almost every part that you touch is metal. Solid under your hands, built to last. It feels like it could endure a lifetime of rides. It's neither the fastest motorcycle out there, nor the newest one. But decades on, it still remains the undisputed king of the Indian retro motorcycle segment. And as long as it's beneath you, it reminds you that sometimes slowing down is exactly what you need. Here, in a place like the Kangra Valley, it's perfect. The hills, the winding roads, the quiet villages, the classic 350 doesn't demand speed. It matches the pace of life here, where every turn invites you to pause, look, and take it all in.